Hello, and welcome back to Formula 1 2019 and our first career season. And today we are in Russia for the qualifying session, and this session will consist of 18 minutes of track time in which to set a fast lap. So let's have a quick recap on the drivers and constructors standings. And we are currently third in the Drivers' Championship with 226 points, and we are currently third in the Constructors' Championship as well.
Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready to embark on their qualifying runs. It always looked like the kind of track that asks an awful lot of the rear tyres, such as the frequency of low-speed exits.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
So let's see if we can't light up the timing screens. So here we are in our pit garage. We are going to access our terminal, scoot along to our tyre selection and select the medium compound tyre, the harder of the two, something I always do. We're going to enter into Parc Fermé regulations and take to the track. Well, that gets us provisional pole, and as I speak, Lewis Hamilton right behind me has beaten our time. So I'm going to go again, because I think I can do better. That was a rather scrappy lap, so we're going to go again.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, we managed to improve our time ever so slightly, but we are still second to Lewis Hamilton. That will do for now. Mind the wall. We're going to make our way back to the pits and save what's left of these tyres for the race. Now we are on the medium tyres, and everyone around us will most likely be on the softs. So being second in the lineup isn't too bad. Anywhere in the top 10 is pretty good, considering we are in an Alfa Romeo. But hopefully my strategy for the race, which is to go longer, wear out the medium tyres as much as possible, and bring the fuel load down before switching to the soft tyres, and then maybe we can turn the engine up a little bit and hunt down anyone who passes us in the pits. And hopefully that way we will score some solid points, maybe even get a win or two here and there. But I don't expect to actually win the championship, not in an Alfa Romeo, unfortunately. So we are just entering into the stadium section now, so there's only a couple more corners to go. And I am taking it nice and easy through the corners. I want to save the tyres as much as possible. And the more tyres we save, the longer into the first stint we can go. So here we are back in the pit lane finally, and unfortunately for us, we are quite a way down the pit lane, so we will be cruising along at this speed for some time. But eventually we make it to our pit box, and our pit team will jump into action and move us back into the garage. And once we're in the garage, we can then access our terminal once more and check out the timing screens and see if we drop any more places down the order. Hopefully we won't. Hopefully we can stay at least on the podium. So here is our monitor now. So we're going to access the screen and jump over to the timing section. So we are, as I mentioned, currently second on the grid behind Lewis Hamilton. We're actually sandwiched by both of the Mercedes, followed closely by both of the Ferraris and Max Verstappen. So at the very least, if it stays like this, it will be a very interesting race. But everyone else will now take to the track and improve their times.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Hamilton, the engineer, and Valtteri Bottas. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
So we have managed to secure ourselves second place on the grid for the race tomorrow. And again, we are on the harder tyres, so it's looking very, very good. So race day tomorrow. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.